Today we're looking at the Nissan Skyline 2000 Turbo RSX DR30 from 1984. Now, you might think this is a Skyline exclusive channel, but I promise there won't be any more Skylines for a while after this one. And we'll have a wee look at the box here. So I think this is between this and the R31 are my two favourite Skylines. I really love the 80s styling. I think they kind of get overlooked a little bit compared to the R32, 33, 34, but I really like these cars. I think it was because they didn't have a GTR variant, but still very nice. So on the side here you've got your little picture there of what it looks like built up. Cool driving, a little bit of blurb about the car there. Newman Skyline, Paul Newman was in the adverts. A lot of the Skylines are named after what they were used in the adverts. So you've got the Ken Marie one named after the Ken and Mary adverts. There's also the Skyline Japan. It was the Japan sort of aspect was really heavily played up in the adverts when that was released. So you get a lot of information about it there. Side there. Back you've got your usual Mr. Hobby colour list, usual warnings, and all the same on the other side. So give me a wee minute, I will open up these bags and get them out the box, or get them out the box first then open them, and we'll have a wee look at inside. Alright, I've got the bags opened up. We'll start off by having a quick flick through the instruction manual. Now, this kit was originally tooled in 1984. At least the body would have been. So we'll see what it's looking like now in 2021. Fair few bits of instruction there. Next up we will have a look at the decals. So quite nice that you get carpets, sorry, that'll be seats for front and rear. Also got the Recaro seat there, RS Turbo, Newman Skyline, bits for your door cards. We'll get the Skyline number plate in black. You've got the standard Japanese number plates, but they'll be clear back, so you would need to paint the number plate holder if you wanted to make them white. Various Japanese tax discs as well. Oh no, sorry, there's the white ones there. How did I miss them? And your little Love Heart Skyline badges there too. Okay, first sprue here. Take a look at the standard wheels. Very chrome. The real wheels aren't as shiny as this, so I'll probably strip the chrome off these and respray them with a flat aluminium or something like that. Next up we have brakes. Very nice detail on the brakes, drilled and grooved. I wasn't expecting them to be as nice as this. Front suspension arms and wheel hubs there. This will be for the rear. It's a solid axle rear on this car. You've got your pegs for your wheels there too. Next up we have interior tub. Centre console already moulded in. The rear seats. You've got your two standard seats, and that will be your Recaro seat with the decals for it. Your binnacle for behind the steering wheel. Two number plate holders, and another option for your wheels and your mirror in the middle there. It's nice that you get the two options. Obviously these are moulded in white, you'll need to paint them too. Next sprue. Be a familiar one, I've had this one a couple of times in different Aoshima Skyline kits, and half the time it's just for one or two small parts. A couple of turbos, tiny little turbos with the looks at there, and one turbo. Some extra front suspension, your drive shaft bracing there, front and rear subframes. I think this kit is probably the only one where I'll be using most of the parts. Like I say, I've had this a couple of times, and I think I've only ever used like one or two bits that are needed for the various kits that I've, Skyline kits that I've made. A couple of different fuel tanks as well there. Next up we have the body kit parts. So these are sort of optional. You've got your bonnet there with the Skyline badge moulded in. So iron face bonnet. The R30 came in two different variations. You had the iron face with this piece across the front between the headlights, and then there was another version that had like a standard grille. Also got some bonnet strakes there. Looks like too small to be a spoiler. What that piece would be for, I'll find out soon enough. And you get your side skirts, rear spoiler, and that's for the back of the rear wheel arches. A little tiny bit of flash there. It's to be expected, such an old tooling. Next sprue we have more interior parts. You get your door cards there, so you'll be able to put the decals in there once it's been painted. Get your aero blades for the wheels. Really nice, I think I might actually use these. I've previously made the R30 Skyline, but it was the Fujimi version, and it also came with these, and they were a nightmare. There was flash all the way around here, and I had to sit and try and remove it all. It was not a great kit. This seems to be far superior, even though this isn't exactly like the best kit ever, but it's better than the Fujimi version, that's for sure. Your rear window wiper there. Looks like a couple of radio pieces for the interior, these two. Massive aerial, two steering wheel options, gear lever, handbrake, one mirrors, steering column. Get your dashboard there as well. Your heater controls and stuff in the middle there, they're actually quite well defined, and your air vents. I wonder if this has perhaps been retooled at some point. Just this sprue, if it's been used in another kit. It seems very clean, very detailed for such an old tooling. You can get a CB radio there too. And that's your front headlight housings as well there. A couple of speakers for the rear parcel shelf, true 80s style. You get your back box exhaust there as well. Also got a bag here with polycaps and tyres. I'll just show you one of them. Everybody knows what a polycap looks like. There's a couple of sets of polycaps there, but and a axle. Pretty basic wheels. See if I can make out the brand name on them. Pirelli Cinturato P7. So these come with a lot of different Aoshima kits. I've had these quite a few times. You even get the tyre size moulded in there. 225/50 R15. 15-inch wheels then. Right, next sprue we have got the chassis. Again, anybody that's built a Aoshima Skyline, even if they are 32s, they'll share a lot of parts. This is very familiar. I think this was used in the Vale-side Skyline that I built, although this section wasn't here. It was separate rear suspension. Or was it? It might actually have been a solid rear axle. So pretty shallow moulded, against moulded in engine, the bottom of the engine and your drive shaft and stuff. Can be really tricky to paint, especially trying to get things masked off in here. It can be a bit of a nightmare. So you've got your flat area at the back there that your fuel tank would go in and your exhaust. Next up we have the clear parts. So you've got your front and rear side glass there, front and rear headlights, and for some reason a clear bonnet. Now that would suggest that there was an engine in this kit at some point, or in a variation of this kit. I've hunted back through Scalemates and had a look on Hobby Search, but I can't seem to find any that would suggest having an engine. Yeah, if anybody knows, just let me know in the comments, because if there was an engine in this kit, that would be nice to be able to try and get a hold of one. Probably never happen, but it'd be nice to put an engine in it. Last but not least, we have the body. A couple of bits of flash around the bottom of the wheel arch at the back there. Mould line up the back bumper there. It's actually a relatively clean body. Two big prongs moulded in the inside. Doesn't seem to be too much in the way of mould lines. A slight bit here. And the back bumper, a little bit of flash along the bottom, nothing drastic. A little mould line across the back of the boot there. Actually really nice considering the age of the tooling. Really looking forward to starting this kit. I think I say that with every kit. I'm always looking forward to starting a new kit, but let's see, I think this is definitely my favourite era of Skyline. Really like the look of it. Also, forgot to mention, we have got a set of masking stickers for the windows, which is good news. And last but not least, this comes with a set of photo etch badges. It's a really nice touch. Really fiddly and can be pretty tricky to work with, but it always adds just that extra wee bit to your model if you can get some photo etch. Hopefully won't lose these to the carpet monster. So that was the Aoshima Skyline 2000 Turbo RSX DR30 from 1984. Actually quite a nice kit considering the age of the toolings, like I said before. Really wanted to get this kit, I've been looking at it for a while. Really like the R30 and the R31, probably two of my favourite Skylines. Don't get me wrong, I like them all, but I think these are definitely an underrated car, and I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into it. Got a little queue though in front of it. Currently working on a 4-door R34 Skyline, which was in a previous unboxing video. You can check out the progress in that if you head over to my Instagram at Glowsniff Garage. If you'd like to keep up to date with the videos and any builds that I'm working on, definitely head over there and check me out. Chances are you already follow me if you are on Instagram and you're watching this video. So thanks for watching the video, everyone. Always appreciate any subscriptions, any comments. If you want to leave me a comment, let me know what you think of the kit, and hopefully I will be back with another video soon, either another unboxing or hopefully get something set up with some build videos. Maybe make a couple of videos of some builds that I've finished and talk through them. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you in the near future, and thanks for watching the video. Bye.